With Think Markets, you can trade ASX shares as well as CFDs on FX, indices, commodities, crypto, and more. Head to thinkmarkets.com/au to open an account today.
Hi, I'm Keziah Dawn, and to take you through what CFDs are and why we use them, I'm joined by Carl Capalingua of Think Markets. Now, Carl, what is a CFD, and can you explain why we use them?
Well, Keziah, CFD is simply a contract between you and your CFD provider to settle the difference in a transaction. So really it could be a share transaction on BHP or any of the big four banks, or it could be something a little bit more exotic like an index like the S&P ASX 200, or a commodity like crude oil.
And more importantly, why are they important to investors?
Well, I think they give investors great access to the markets, not just in terms of the shares we're probably trading on an everyday basis, but as I said, also indices, commodities, interest rates, really you name it, anything can be traded with a CFD. And it is literally as easy as just opening your online platform and clicking the buy or the sell button.
Should investors be looking into how they can use them among their portfolios?
Yeah, well, there are a number of great reasons to learn more about CFDs, because as we know in the recent past, markets have been going down because of inflationary pressures, a lot of commodity price inflation particularly, so price of oil, natural gas, even commodities like wheat have all been soaring on the charts. So Think Markets clients who were able to put the dots together before the Russian invasion of Ukraine were able to take long positions in CFDs on those products and earn some really good profits. Look, if there is a downside to CFDs, it is that they are a leveraged product. So that means potentially you could lose more than what you put into a trade. But we do have a number of risk management procedures and principles in place for Think Markets clients to protect them if the market does move against them.
Is it an important time to be looking into having these especially in terms of commodity futures contracts, to be having these options?
Yeah, look, I mean, there's never really been a better time to get involved in CFD trading, especially for those commodity contracts, because they are having such a huge impact on other financial markets. So many investors out there might be trading in some of those commodity stocks like gold and oil, and might be finding that some of their share prices aren't moving, necessarily in line with some of those commodities. So the best way to get exposure to those commodities is directly through something like a CFD product. So at least if you do get your call right, that is potentially that oil is going up, at least you're more likely to profit from investing in it directly.
With Think Markets, you can trade ASX shares as well as CFDs on FX, indices, commodities, crypto, and more. Head to thinkmarkets.com/au to open an account today.